What is up?
All right, there we go. I think we are ready to rock and roll. What's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 The Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka Mr. 710. We are back up in this thing once again. I am joined from the 710 Studios by Rizzo.
Your girl True. What's going on, y'all?
What is happening? Yo, we trying out something new today, so it's probably gonna be a little interesting, but I'm glad she can hear me, and I'm glad I can see her. And I can hear her too. So we gonna rock and roll, yo. But y'all know we are thanking everybody for tuning in. Y'all are always welcome and super dope for doing so.
Yes, sir.
But y'all know how we get down. This is an interactive show, so like, share, and comment. That will be dope. We got a dope show for y'all playing today. You know what? You know we're gonna do since last week as usual.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a recap, do a little recap before we get into what we're gonna talk about because I do want to get your point of view on some things. And yeah, before we get on out of here on tonight, for tonight we're gonna talk about cheating, customer service, bucket list, gas, and we're gonna talk about my favorite. It's, it's messed up, but you know it happens. It happens. I got a
Yes.
favorite. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, since last week, what's been going on, True?
Man, apparently this time this time joint been kicking my ass. I'm sorry y'all for missing last week. I literally laid down to take a nap at 6 o'clock. Woke up, it was 10:53 on the nose. I know exactly what time it was. I was like, wait a minute. Literally set my alarm. My alarm was just like, girl, what are you doing? I've been trying to get it together, been trying to get it together, but it just ain't cracking for your girl. I don't know what's going on, but it's been a whirlwind, man. I'm tired. But you know what? Blessings come in being tired. Shout out to everybody who recently joined the Just Beat It 627 family. Welcome aboard. And even those who purchase gifts for other people, tell them I said welcome aboard as well. But other than that, your girl's has been laying low key, high key, minding her business. There we go. I was just about to tell you, it looks so weird on ID Live. I was like, guys,
What?
this weird thing. I was like, what is that?
That didn't help either, though.
It didn't.
No,
Made it worse.
because I'm looking at it and I don't know why the layout is like that on IG Live. My apologies. I
Mm. Nah, it's
that's
my pillow. It's all just my pillow.
yeah, looking at 100% your pillow. Okay, yeah, we gonna work on that. Sorry about that, IG Live.
But we here, good people. That's all that matters. We're here. Just know that we're here.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
What's been going on with you though,
Mhm.
Jay?
Yo, you know what? I've been feeling like. Let me see. Yeah, it's been feeling like it's been so difficult to do the small things in life, and so and when I talk about the small things, it's just trying to get the the regular stuff that we like to get done. You know what I mean? So um, when it when it when we talking about that, it's like um, just the things like as far as like getting gas, like I
Man,
just want to get gas, but I don't want to spend $235 to put 2 gallons in my tank. Like I feel like it's so much. It's so much.
I
And
feel bad for anybody with trucks or them Hellcats. I feel like I haven't seen anybody with a Hellcat riding around reckless.
right, right.
All
I'm gonna
travels
try
are
to read that.
methodical. Like there's a method to travel right now.
Yeah, it's like it's so weird. It's so weird. And at the same time, I feel like You know what? We can like I went to go put some gas in my like my little tank, and there was a lady that was sitting in her car making life decisions on if she was going to get gas. Like she was making real decisions on if she was gonna if she how she was gonna get gas. But the problem was she was holding up a pump. and,
Folks are
I,
really aggressive about them pumps. Hey, what you about to do? It's like, calm down. Whoops.
yeah, but I was like, hurry up, fam! Like you got to speed this process up, cuz because I'm waiting. All I'm gonna do is put 2 gallons in my little tank,
Uh-oh.
in my little gas can, and I'm, I, it wasn't. She wasn't moving, and now I'm looking at her crazy, and she looking at me. I don't want to be rude because I don't know your struggle, but at the same time, you need to get your ass
I
from in
need
front
you
of
to
this.
choose. I need you to choose, baby. You gonna have
You
to
should you
be
should have
with it or
checked
get
the
out.
account. You should have checked the account before you came up here.
Hell, you can't even ask people to borrow money for gas no more. They be like, "Girl, child, listen, I gotta get gas. What are you talking about?"
Look, it's like how much? How much you need? forty
Like,
eight dollars.
what we talking? Like, how much you talk? How much you need? Is it necessity that you have to go to said place?
My brother said he saw somebody ask for $5 on pump two. He was like, "Where you going to pump three?"
It'd be like that,
Yeah.
man. You can't even. I think I saw Tony Baker. He had did like a whole video. He was like, they talking about at Chevron, you can pay in installments. He said,
No.
I thought that's what we were doing anyway. Let me get 5 on 4. Let me get 10 on 11. It's like 2 on 5. Like he said, black people been doing this. Where you been? I was like, at
Yeah.
this point,
That ain't nothing new.
I know
What up,
people fit
Monet?
big.
Like, I feel like I got to do like this so I could be in the screen for them.
Am I
Hey, what's
in
up,
there?
y'all?
Hey,
You'll
y'all.
see it when you move. Hey, what's up, guys? Um, that was one of the that was one of the look, yeah, it's a little delay. It's hilarious though. But
I know.
I feel like just seeing the amounts that people have been putting in, and then you sent me that video. You sent me that video where the joint was moving and wasn't no gas being pumped.
Man, look, and that was right here in Atlanta. I even sent it to Kush. Kush was like, wait, that was here. I saw that earlier. He was like, I didn't know it was here. I said, sad part is, people are like, that's not the first time they've noticed that. I said,
That
damn, now I gotta check my statement after I roll away, like to make sure this joint ain't still clicking and ticking, even though I put it back. Like,
it was
come
still,
on,
it was still clicking and ticking
man.
after they put it back, because I know on the video you showed me it was just
No,
still.
it was just on air. It was just on air
Oh
doing that. So basically, for the viewers who don't know or the listeners, a gentleman went to a Shell gas station here in Atlanta, and or as everybody calls it, ATL. Guess I'm not from here. Show my true colors. Anyway, so he went to the gas pump, filled up. It was almost $90 worth for his truck. But as he was getting ready to put the pump back, he noticed that the dial kept going. He was not pumping anything at this point. They were charging him for airtime,
wow.
literally airtime. And he's like, what's going on? It was a good 25 cents that had went by before he was like, hello, there's nothing coming out of here. What are you charging me for? I wonder if he was able to dispute that and how they actually, try to finesse that situation. But I will say over the week, since last week, that was one thing I did see. So I was in Sewanee, and the gas price was literally $3.99. I'm confused because in Norcross it was for $29. I said, I'm
Oh wow.
sorry. What? Then I looked it
What
up
is this?
again just on Gas Buddy. This was literally last Tuesday. And I looked it up on Gas Buddy and there was one for like 368. I was like, wait, what the is going on in Sewanee? We hear y'all, I promise.
Why they get the low? Like we know is we gonna work on that.
You
I
already
was
know
trying.
what's going on. But I was like, I
I
thought
know,
that was so outrageous. I was just like, damn, that's what we doing. We playing the people like that. Like we're playing people for they real hard earned money to say, hey, I'm not about to give y'all real good gas prices. Y'all gonna play these okie doke proxies because you live closer to the city. That's wild to me. I'm praying
right.
this over because it would be me.
And
But
it's like that was crazy because at the same time, like I'm thinking like normally I have no issues with filling up. Like I go in there and fill up and kind of keep that thing moving. And now it's like, damn, I put if I only put $40 in here, I'm gonna get I'm gonna have 8 gallons. That's it. Like
you got people robbing Peter to pay Paul just for damn gas. I'm like, this is crazy. Shout out to my dad who has to always go to work up by Sugarloaf, and they live all the way out in Lithonia. I was like, ooh, couldn't do it. I won't be at work, sir. Is there a way I can do this virtually? We need to go virtual. Virtual needs to be a thing. People need to accept the fact that folks can't go back to work. These gas
yeah,
prices are ridiculous. Plus having to pick up kids and stuff. Oh God, kids gonna learn to walk today. We gonna go out on faith. I know some pedophiles excited.
listen, when I tell these kids like now, like y'all don't know how good you got it because I don't want to come pick y'all up. I don't
Man,
want to
listen.
come pick y'all up because part of it, I know that y'all gonna do everything y'all can to ruin my day. That's the first part. Like y'all gonna, I know that it's in your interest to try to ruin my day right now.
And
And when I
if
tell,
you're a parent, you probably feeling Jay on that one too. Like, Jay, I gotta pick this up.
like on bowling days, that I'm like, yo, what is? Why are we doing this? Like, let's not do that. Like, let's just have a great day.
It's
Let's just
crazy.
have. That's all I want to do is just have a great day.
I
That
remember
is
when
it.
people complaining about gas going up to $2 back in the day. I'll never forget that. I actually looked it up on Google. I was like, I don't remember gas exceeding $2 when I graduated from high school. I was like, I had a little small Toyota Corolla. And I was like, I remember putting barely $20 in there, and that thing was lit for like 3 weeks. I was like, damn, I looked it up and I was right. I was like, gas was no more than like 179 when I left. I was like, oh, and that was in California. So God
Oh,
only knows what it was in the South. It was probably like 80 cents in the South. Sure. But
wow.
legit, gas was not expensive back in 2004. And now look at us. Jesus, almost
Yeah.
spending it as much as you would for organic products out of a damn grocery store just for 1 gallon.
Organic gas. Can I get that?
So
Can I
when the
get that?
hell is look, Dollar Tree selling everything else? I saw a meme like, damn, can't wait till they start selling some gas. Ain't that the
Right.
truth? You know, they the
But don't
dollar
nobody,
25 store now.
yeah,
And
don't
some of
nobody really want Dollar Tree gas or Dollar General gas. They're gonna feel like it's 80% water. It's like this gas don't even stink. What's going on with this? What's going on with this gas?
what y'all siphon out of this? That'll do a number on you right there. But definitely, gas has gone
Hey,
out of
let me
control.
tell you this. It's hilarious. On Facebook, there was a comment that said that they moved when you let a cough out. They was like, oh shoot, they thought they got you. Thought they got him.
It
Shout out
was
to Joe.
me messing around with this daggone hookah. I was like, wait, that's a little steep. That was a lot. I'm
Oh
sorry, y'all. No,
shoot.
I ain't got corona. I promise. I get tested faithfully from my customers. So yeah, your girl ain't got that. And she definitely still mass up.
I asked the question the other day on Facebook, but they didn't spread it at all. They didn't pass it. I was like, "Yo, is Rona over, or are we just done talking about it and just ready to get back to raw dogging?" because Thursday night we was bowling, and my brother and I we had masks on. There was two other people that had masks, but it's about 200 people in the bowling alley, and
Mm-hmm.
so at this point, like I almost feel like I'm being judged a little bit because we the only ones that don't have it. Like, is it over with?
I don't
Or
know. No, we don't even hear anything about Ukraine these days. Like, what's the new thing, man? What y'all about to hit us with next? Y'all distraction after distraction. So who
yeah,
damn
yeah.
knows? I don't know.
Y'all done with that? Y'all gonna tell us that Justy done got back out? Juicy Smollett done
Listen,
got out?
they went off on him the other day so bad on the podcast I was listening to. I was like, man, I'm like this. If he ain't getting tried for this, we need to go ahead and get good sis that lied on Emmett Till. I don't care how old you are. It's time for you to go to jail, Miss Mamas.
Uh,
Living her last days. I do not care.
Monet said it's definitely not over. I did read something about there was another strand coming from Europe that's supposed to get us
China's on
kicked.
lockdown.
And here, you
China's
know,
back on lockdown.
We out here raw dogging like it's the 70s.
Out here safe. Living free, living free.
Oh
On
man,
living free.
listen.
But
Anytime I've been in a outside of a restaurant, like I don't know why I feel a little bit safer not in a restaurant as opposed to like in a store like Dollar General or something like that. Um, I went into the vinyl place and this morning to get some supplies, and I didn't have my mask on me, and I was sitting up there. I was really
nervous.
trying to decide, like, yeah, I know
I was
that it's only one other person in the store, and he worked there, and they behind the glass, and so I know I'm not gonna have contact with him, and I'm more than likely the first person there. At the same time, I was like, shit. When I had anxiety while I was in there the whole time. The
That
whole
was me
time,
the
like
other day. The other day, it was me and my line sister. We all went out to eat, but she had her son. Her son had his mask. I had mine. She was like, "Crap!" I was like, "Dang! All right, we gonna thug it out in this restaurant." Thank God we were in booths. Excuse me, with like protectors, but still, I was just
it be it's weird
Jesus
now,
protect.
like to see faces. Like I'm like, oh yeah, you probably need to have a mask on.
That's dangerous
Yeah,
because I literally saw a baby who didn't even know how to recognize people with faces. I put my mask on. She was like, "Oh, okay, you're a person." Like she laughing and stuff because I'm making faces behind the mask. I'm like, how can you tell I'm making a face behind this said mask? Took it off, made the same face, and she was like, "What?" I was like, "See, ain't gonna work." I was like, "These kids don't even know people anymore." Her mom was
perfect
just like, "Yeah."
segue.
Mom was
Perfect
just like,
segue. True. Do you when you get like if you have a mask on and you get hollered at, I what does that put you in a weird situation? Because you're like,
"It
I know
did,
my eyes are my eyes, but I know
it
what you're
did."
doing.
I've had that happen. Like this dude, I went for my mom's birthday. I think it was like 2 years ago. Now, oh, Jesus, that's so crazy to say. We had a birthday for her, and I was trying to find her a cake. This guy starts following me, and I'm like, "What?" He was like, "I think you're so beautiful." I was like, "Nigga, I have a mask on." Like, what? You can't see my face. He said, "I just know there's beauty beyond that mask." I was like, "You don't even know if I'm wide tooth gapped or nothing. I'm probably gonna be dismembered up under here." He's like, "I can just tell. I can just tell." I was like,
I can
"Oh,
just tell
okay."
your your mask, this it reeks of potential up under there, and so I know that. You know
It's your
what made me think about that?
you're
I was
following me.
my brother, my brother at the bowling alley. Like I know that there is a group of like some old, some young, that be on them like, yo, I'm trying to make this happen. Now, one thing that I do know is outside of if they see him talking to me outside the bowling alley when we don't have our mask on, they've only seen him with his mask on, unless
Mhm.
they friends with him on Facebook. But probably they've only seen him with his mask on.
And that's
Now,
happened to me.
the level of thirst that has to take place, like, yeah, my brother is my brother. He ain't like super swole or nothing like that. We close to the same height. You can tell
They
he's
do not
darker than
care.
he's dark skin. But yo, look, he put the stop sign.
They do not care. They be like,
the
ooh,
the
give
level
him
of thirst, like the thirst be so funny, and I be like, I see you, buddy. I see you. Hey man,
okay, shooting they shot.
shoot. Look, I got mean eyes. My
Oh, we
eyes.
already know you just rude. Period.
I know they be
You're a
looking at
killer and
they.
you rude.
Let me get in the shot so that they can see my eye, my mean eyes, because that's how I look most of the time.
This is mine. Just
And if I come to the bowling alley after being stressed out by them, then
hmm
they like, yo, all they see is they see the frustration, and there's no I'm gonna come holler at that guy. Like my eyes and this great part of my beard makes me unholleratable. They were like,
I mean,
no, he the mean one.
it
Man.
be like that. I just feel like you can't even give expressions anymore. It's almost like text. People don't know how to read them if your mask is on. They be like, I don't know if you're staring at me in a good way, a bad way. Nikki, do something with your head so we know that you're upset, that you're happy. 'Cause otherwise, I would just be.
Do it. Yo, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about, because I mean, with you know, I had the approach conversation dolo, and
I saw. I was like, oh, my boyfriend.
so I was thinking, it had me thinking, because have you ever got rejected harshly by a dude?
Yes, yes.
And
I was
was you like
dark
fuck
skinned women are
ass?
not my type, but he was dark skinned. I was like, I'm not even dark
Hold on.
skinned.
What was your approach?
I just said, hello, how are you? He was like, oh, I'm good. We were at the bar. And I was like, well, I said, if I get the bartender first, I was like, you can jump in. You get it first. I'm going to give you my order so you can give it to her since you're right there. And he was like, cool, bet. I was like, hi, my name is Nikki, anyways, just so that we're clear. I'm not just trying to jump on your tab and don't get cute and try to jump on mine. A key. It was a key moment. I was like, so you came here with friends or something? He was like, yeah, just normal banter at the bar. I said, you're handsome though. I was like, do you live out here? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you have an old lady before? Like, I was like jumping on any toes. He was like, oh, not to be rude, but I don't like dark skinned women.
Were you more offended because you now lights, like you was like, yo, I don't know if I fall in that category, or that was the reason why he was just like,
I was just like, what?
oh,
I just think I was taken back by it because the whole fact was that he was dark skinned, so he was darker than I was. I was like, just say you don't like black women. Just say that. Just say that. Say that. I was just like, damn. All right. Well, about this drink order. Like, you're not getting on this drink order. Because definitely she
yeah,
came to me. She was like, dear, what do you need? I think she heard that comment. And she was like, what do you need? And I was like, oh, facts. Because she asked me specifically, what do you need? And I was like, good looking, sis. Let me go ahead and get this. I'm going to holler at you. You be safe, my boy. And be blessed, as black
be
people would say.
be blessed, fam. Yeah.
Be blessed.
All right. So it wasn't no. That's why I don't talk to dudes that order vodka cranberries. Anyway. I don't
I think
apple.
it's
I don't
weird that
talk to
people.
dudes that order appletinis anyway.
It's okay, sis. You don't like black girls because you like black boys. Let's talk about
Mm. And
it.
so that was one of the things that I was wondering about because like I don't know what it's like um as a woman to get shot down because it's I mean I'm sure it's a lot of ladies that don't actually shoot their shot in that way.
Oh, I'm a
Whereas
shooter. I'm Kobe.
whereas
You miss every shot you don't take.
hey, which is interesting because I was just like, you know what? I I don't recall having a time where I got shot down aggressively in the way like in that video he was talking about. Now,
Mhm.
I've had times, but also my approach when I was out there and I was approaching ladies like that, it wasn't in a form in which I was trying to like it I wanted to see what you was talking about first. Like
Mhm.
it wasn't about trying to holler. It was like, let me see if you gonna be worth this effort. And so if I shoot you I wasn't shooting no lines. It was just something that was going on. Like, yo, I don't know what you just said to old boy, but he looked like he about to go stand in some traffic. And then whatever, like, cause I don't mind approaching ladies that I didn't mind approaching ladies that just shot down, or shoot away another guy.
Mhm.
But that would be like the lead in, like,
I mean, cause just cause that wasn't your type doesn't say I'm not.
hey, ain't had nothing to do with me. And
That's
so,
his issue. Like that's a whole nother issue. But yeah, women we
and
get
so
shot down. We often get the I have a girlfriend or I'm not looking for anything right now serious. I'm like, damn, do I give off? I look okay. There was one period I was like, is it me? I was like, yeesh. I had to check. But I found that some men can read a room and know, oh yeah, this ain't one I ain't gonna be able to play with. I've been told that before. I've been one dude was straight up. He was like, "Look, I ain't shit." He said, "So I'm letting you know, and I feel like you're just a woman who ain't gonna play with me about my ain't being shit. So I'm just gonna let you know, like you're beautiful. You're like, but I'm just gonna have to go ahead and decline." I was like, "Nah, that's respect. That's respect, because I would chump you off. Like I ain't got time for none of it. Pew, I'm out of there." But I respected that one. Now when I could respect, he was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. He was like, I ain't shit, dude. I was like, I'm not a build a bear, so I'm not gonna try and fix you.
well, I mean, the good
So
thing is he put it out there on the table, right? So it was one of those things where it was just like, hey, this was this is what it is, so that when because I done told you, I don't want you to be surprised when
but a
it's
lot of women will think they can change that though. That's what I don't like. If a man is being honest with you, that's almost the same as when dudes try to holler and you see and they tell you and you tell them, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good." What the heck? Am I by myself?
no, you're not by yourself. You're good.
I was like, what just happened? Uh,
You
Jason, you
solid.
cannot do that midstream. I was so scared. I was like, what happened? I was gonna keep talking anyway. But it, I'm gonna keep going anyway. But
You
it's
had the
almost
show.
like the equivalent. I was gonna keep it moving too. I would have been like, well, on to this topic as well. But literally, like when men say, I'm not this, or I got something going on right now, or I can't dedicate my time right now. Women need to not take that for a grain of salt. They're being honest with you. They're showing you the red flags, and you still just gonna take it up and throw the white instead. Like, how you gonna take somebody's flag and throw the white, and then you get mad for how they treat you? So, I mean, that's one. That's a whole nother subject in itself. But yeah, we get shot down, man. I'm just not one to play Build a Bear. Somebody tells me that's not what they want right now. We are
And so
not reading the same.
but ladies don't have that level of anger that guys have. But I don't think guys like what I was thinking just in general, like I said, I don't have dudes try to holler at me like that. So as far as like the shoot down, is not gonna be like for a guy to be like, yo, that's I'm not on that, or I feel like dudes are a little less uh aggressive with the shoot down as opposed to women and per se. And so that was one of the things I was trying to work through, and
I don't know
I
because
wanted to get
women can be aggressive too. I've had women holler at me, and I'd be like, "I'm good," and they're like, "I mean, you've never tried our side." I said, "I'm gonna leave." My line is always, "I'll leave it to the professionals. That's not for me. I'm good." But
do
they
the
just are.
do the do the stud ladies be like, you know what? Well, forget you then.
I actually, I think I was in college, and I went to this gay bar just to support my friend, and I was there, and I was like, "Music's the same, just people." You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. I'm not worried about it. I'm secure in who I am. Sis was like, I mean, you can just holler at me. Like, it's not gonna be not worth your time. You don't know who I could be. I could be a mogul in these streets. And I was like, okay, still, yep, movements. Just like I'm not one of these out here. I ain't one of them. I was like, Manny Fresh, watch out. I don't know what time it is. They're aggressive. They're aggressive. They're worse than men. Manny Freshes
No,
are worse than men. I'm
you got
sorry. I love the community, but I'm telling you right now, the Manny Freshes are worse than grown ass men. I be like, dang, back up.
you got to get them.
No. Listen, I'm in the bathroom. I come out the stall. She was like, baby girl. God, dog. You back? I was like, God. Well, I
Said
just had
Manny
happening
Freshes.
happening here at the same time. That's God. No, it's not. Stop it. Go.
Like this, y'all happen to be in the same bathroom. And that's guys. That's guys speaking. That's
Ah, mercy. I'm just trying to wash my hands, man. I mean, I said,
that
bitch,
is
you have
so.
to be. But sister, you had to be. Sit. Go now.
That is funny. That is funny. That is real
I
funny.
was traumatized.
Hey,
That was my
is it
first and last time at that bar too.
if you got a dude and you don't turn down the approach aggressively enough, is that cheating? Like if you like no, like you nice with the decline, is that like almost approaching cheating or allowing that thought process to, like, if
No,
you try just a little bit harder, Manny Fresh, you can get it?
no. So
No.
the thing is, I had a boyfriend when I was doing promotions heavy out here in Atlanta. And unlike him, I was not the cheater, but was labeled as the cheater because I was out every night. And I'm like, do you know how many people I tell you no in the evening? You're like, are you kidding me? And I would say no, no, thank you, or what table are you at, so I can go ahead and get your accommodations or something like it. It was always something because I was in the section, so I was like a section girl. And I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh, what table are you at? What drink do you need? Do you need anything? Yeah, your number." Oh, that's not gonna happen, tall. But and I would just go on to the next subject, or like I'll just be like, "I'm good. I appreciate you though. You're so sweet." And or, you remind me a lot of my brother. Like they hate that. We
That's the
like family.
one.
That's when they come back. Well, I look like your brother, then that just mean we look like family. And I said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." Honestly, I
We're
have
gonna
a I
pass
have a
on
boy
that one. It's like
I have a
I
boyfriend,
know.
but you're allowing me to talk to you this whole time. Like, no, I've been saying no. You just won't accept no. Oh, all of a sudden you got a boyfriend. No, I have one. And if I would have led with that, you still would have kept going. So it wouldn't have mattered. It would not have mattered, dear. God,
So
just
what?
accept no and go. No and
So
go.
I know that those like you like trying to be polite with with the decline, and I've used, hey, you remind me of one of my aunts or something like that. You don't want to put on there, you remind me of one of my aunties that I never hit. Like I would never, ever in life. Like you understand that this would never happen. But at the same time, like if you're telling that story, like, man, can you believe, like, I was at work and Tanisha tried to shoot her shot, and I had been telling her that she reminded me of my aunt, but I was trying to be nice and she was still trying to shoot her shot. Sometimes that significant other would have been like, you should have told her an ass that you are almost
My dad,
married.
he would just stare at me and be like, he'll bring it up a week later, like, oh, ask your little boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
It's your little work husband, huh? Out
okay,
here checking on you, huh?
okay. He probably coming there. He probably come up in there every week. What? I don't know.
Look,
Like,
looking
I
all
don't know.
looking all in your face. That's
I'm
what he
not
doing.
checking
He
on these
looking
people. I
all
come
in.
back to the house to you, fool. Like, what?
Yeah,
Like, man, I was gonna do some cheating. It ain't gonna be at work, fool.
you got home 4 minutes late. What you doing?
I saw everybody put in on this bottle. Why would I actually talk to this person? It was 12 people to this one bottle. I had to slide cars for 10 people.
We
I
don't know
digress.
this. Look, we don't know this. So we ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that one.
Ain't
Is
gonna be
that
able to do
is
it.
that on the single person questionnaire? Like, are you a cheater?
Oh, I asked that. When was the last time you cheated?
Well,
Straight face and all.
so, so what is your statute of limitations with that?
Of cheating?
Yeah, like what if he was like, all right, it was two girlfriends ago, back in
I mean,
back in
well,
back
how
in
old were
20.
you? My thing is, how old were you? Did you learn from the situation? And if you learn from the situation, what happened in your next relationship? Did
Look,
anything apply?
was cheating back in 2019, right? And
Okay.
but I was getting her back. I was getting her back because she was doing the worst. You know what? So I was, it's a voiceover that's floating around on their reel where he was talking about um if the girl gave him head and all this other stuff, gave this other dude head, and he was like, "Oh, you cheating?" And she was like, "Why you tripping?" And all this other stuff. I'm sure
I
you
seen
heard
it.
it.
I seen it. We going to Miami. We're sharing a bed. That's cool.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's not. What are you
It
talking
was
about?
at all.
You cool with
Not
that?
at all.
I'm secure in our relationship. Ain't that much security in the world, Craig?
No.
Ain't that much security in the world?
Top
It's
flight
gonna be
ain't
a no
even
for me.
necessary.
It's gonna
Let's
be a
not do
no
that.
for me. A hard no.
Yeah. I was trying to figure, because you know what? I don't think dudes ask that. I don't think dudes be like, so you be out here
Because
cheating, girl?
guys cannot, and I hate to say this, this is just like with anybody who's been in a relationship. Men cannot deal with thinking about somebody else thrashing their potential, or at least somebody thrashing who they're with. Women are built different to get up, pick themselves up, and carry on. Given some of them take the baggage with them, men just carry the baggage on their back like it's a daggone backpack and just keep it moving.
No,
Yeah, I
well,
got hurt in the third grade, bro. I can't. I can't even do it. I can't do it.
first of all, absolutely, absolutely, and because, and this is part of the reason. Part of the reason why dudes are like they are is because if they really rock with you, they put you on this
Pedestal.
pedestal where they looking at you in this way, like, you know what, this is my queen, you know what I'm saying? She'd never do nothing like that. And so he done told his boys, he done told his family, like, no, man, I could rock with her.
Never,
She messed with me the long way, cuz, you know what I'm saying? She
never.
messed with me the long
I'm
way.
just spoiled.
And then and then it's like, you know what? You did what? You sucked his. I should
Screw
throw up in
the
there.
12 times. I actually asked that question on I'm that's what it was. I couldn't remember that one time I had a show. I literally I was asking the question, which could you deal with more? Somebody thrashing your girl or her giving head to that guy?
I should break your goddamn neck. You would never look. I'm gonna break it. It ain't never gonna be able to do this again. It ain't ever gonna be able to do this
I don't care if it's a Michael Jackson video. You're
again.
not getting into any of this.
Look, the
None of
thing
this is
is,
happening.
none of it's really gonna matter because let's just say if a dude smashed her, it's not gonna matter if he had one of these. It's not gonna matter. In his mind, she got smashed by the biggest meat on the market. Like it was the biggest meat. She was acting the fool on the meat. She was doing she took a shower, you know what I'm saying? Like it was stuff like that. Like you done got unshowered box and now she out here taking a shower, shaving, and doing all that other stuff in his head. Because he know that the time that he went and got his in, he left the gym. He was ripe. You know what I'm saying? He gave up some
Ooh.
unshowered, some seasoned meat. And so he know he didn't go all out on the cheat. It was just about the nut. She did the extra. She did a design. It
You
was
done
a
brought new
runway
technique.
to the box.
What is this? I don't know you anymore. I don't know who you are. Is this who we become?
Like, what? So you out here taking showers for him? Oh, you like this new? I should break you. You brush your teeth?
Going out the way. Going out the way.
I had to smell. I done been smelling your morning breath every morning. You gonna brush your teeth for this? You like him, don't you?
Okay.
You know what? All
You
right.
acting real different.
All right. See if your brakes work. See if your brakes work. He'd be like, you cut off. This is what you're doing.
Man,
Yeah.
that just took me back to a place.
Yo, but stuff that like, all right. So that type of stuff make folks so mad. And like, speaking of being mad, everybody, what up, Kush? Everybody on customer service. Well, hold on. What up, brother?
Hey, Kush.
All customer service agents in 2022 get on my damn nerves. Every last one of them. Every last one. They are not helpful at all.
Who?
None of them.
Where?
Like, just look, I went to go visit my mom. None of them folks up there has zero accountability for what happened. I went to go visit my mom. I showed up and they was like, you ain't on the schedule. I was like, your mama ain't on the schedule. I'm on the schedule. I scheduled with the lady last week. She wrote it down on this raggedy ass piece of paper. I'm expected. I'm on the schedule. Well. I mean, you screwed up. Oh, yeah. That one hitting you too hard in the back of your esophagus.
God.
You got that hot pickle flavor. We don't like that one. That is.
That's sriracha in the back. Whoa. My bad, y'all.
Baby girl died a little bit on air. I can't even save her.
Woo!
911. Yeah, I'll hold. 911. Yeah, let's somebody pray for her.
Woo, that tasted like sriracha. As you were.
Dear Heavenly Father, please look please look over True as she may not make it through this session.
Woo!
Cover her, Lord, in the grandest of ways, if you don't mind, Lord. Make sure her throat makes it through this. Make sure her throat makes it through this.
Pause, bro. Like, where's the pause on your ass? Pause.
Like, bro.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yo, all right. So in real life, I don't I don't know if it's just because I'm old and my patience is trash. I can eat that. I understand what it is. And at the same time, like I pull up to Burger King, and if they don't say welcome to Burger King, how may I take your order within the first 8 seconds that I'm there, I drive off. I'm like, I'm
What?
over it.
I'm good for
I'm over
hello.
it.
Hello.
Look, I'm out. I'm out. Like because I know if you hadn't taken my order in 8 seconds, I know I'm gonna have to wait 13 minutes. You gonna ask me to pull forward, and then I'm gonna
I
have
hate that
another
pause.
attitude.
After they give you your money. Can you pull around to no?
Mm-mm. No,
No.
I'm good. I'm gonna just stay right here. I'm good because I think my
Okay.
food should be next, right?
Give me my
My
food.
food
Give
should
me
be
my
next.
money or give me my food.
Because if I see somebody pull from behind me with some food, I'm gonna have to come in. I'm gonna have to come in. Uh, hey, I'm gonna back up because don't let me see two cars pull from behind me. I know they ain't just coming over here for drinks.
I
I'm
know
about to
they
have
ain't get no damn fries. So what is y'all doing?
hey, look. Now that they're allowing us to carry. I don't know if you do you remember that Michael Douglas movie? It was called it was God, it was a Michael Douglas movie. It's kind of old, but where is my tablet? I need to find this movie. It's by Michael Douglas. It was pretty old, but he was having the worst day that anybody could have. Like his whole day was, but he went into this restaurant and
Was
he
it
asked
falling
for
down?
falling down. I think that's it. But I feel like when people do me like that, I'm almost in a 1993. That is exactly the movie. Falling Down is one of my favorite movies, especially
Wow,
when he
so
walked into that restaurant and he asked for that sandwich and he looked at that sandwich on the screen and it looked delicious. It was a fat ass burger that he wanted. Cause he was already mad that he got there at 10:31 and they was not gonna serve him any more breakfast, even though breakfast was still back there. And he ordered this fat ass burger and they gave him a grilled cheeseburger. It was all smashed down. Somebody sat on it before they gave it to him, and he lost his mind.
because it didn't look like the picture.
I feel like that when you ask me to pull forward immediately.
I think you tampering with my food when you tell me to pull forward. Yeah, I can no longer trust y'all. What y'all in there doing?
Why? Why? Why do I gotta pull forward? Why?
I was already forward. Well, I got to pull
I'm,
forward some more.
I'm here. This is supposed to be fast food. Unless you letting these people behind me cut the line, I'm next.
Sir, can you? No. That's like that girl who jumped through the window recently and they only gave her one duck sauce or the sweet and sour sauce. She jumped through the window and got her stuff. It went back through the window. Y'all not gonna keep playing with people. Y'all not gonna keep playing with folks.
I don't like I don't like nothing about that. Hey, did you hear that story? What Young Thug's baby mama that that died here not too long ago at the bowling alley. It said she got killed over a bowling ball at Metro.
This is recently?
This was recently. This was recently where it got sent to me
What?
um by a friend of the show. Yes,
Did not know
at,
that.
at
I should
Metro,
have.
a girl got killed over a bowling ball,
Jesus, they're killing people for less.
and I was trying to. I was like, yo, what in the. I've had somebody almost put my bowling ball in. Oh, it was,
There we
yeah,
go.
that's the mother to rapper Young Thug's child over a bowling ball.
That's crazy.
And so this person, I guess they got into it over a bowling ball. This person left the bowling alley, waited outside for a while, and then she got they pulled the gun. She waited in the parking lot, waited for Jackson to come out, and then shot her over. And they said they were arguing over a bowling ball. Now,
There's like 1,000 of them in there. Why does it fucking
the
matter?
average person, right? The average person, it's not your bowling ball. You didn't spend any money on the bowling ball.
Child,
What are
that
y'all
guy.
doing? So between the baby fighting at the bowling alley and this lady,
Everything going on at the alley, man. They said stop taking it to the streets. He's going to the alley. Wrong alley, folks.
oh, we've been saying there's some hateration up in this bowling alley situation, but we never knew. We never knew it was at this level. Like I watched the guy pick up my bowling ball, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, that one right there, that's mine." He was like, "Oh, my bad, young blood. Here you go." It's like, yeah, I know we just beat y'all, but let me get that up off you. This one's mine.
He was like, let me get a touch of this golden child.
This one
The
right here
golden child.
comes back with me. And I mean, he was old, but I just,
To die over a bowling
man,
ball that's not even yours? Now you're about to be charged with murder over
yeah,
a bowling ball that does not belong to you.
that you
That's
did not pay for.
wild. That's crazy.
And so you know what,
Crazy.
there's a part of me that just doesn't understand how, like, this mentality that life in general is not valuable enough that you need to take one over something so small that doesn't even belong to you. And we've dealt with something like this real close, and it
That's
was
crazy.
one of those things where it's like, you know what, is it that serious? Is it that serious? Because there's a mentality that I will never understand. Right
That's
there's a
thing.
particular mentality that I never understand, and
That's too far.
it's way too far. It's way too far. And if you know what, I wish,
Damn.
I talk about a lot. There's certain things that I can't talk about on air, but I talk about a lot. And when I tell you, it made me think about like how small a bowling ball that you don't own or something that like this. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat this ghetto pride. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody front me off nonsense. And so for something that you don't own or something as small as $5, gotta lose their life over the principle of it. Come on, fam. Like we together have to do better because it's not. we the girl that we have got in trouble for something, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play Marvin Sapp, the best of me, and she was singing it, and she was singing it away, and I was just like, you know what? I understand what these words say, but understand what it is that you're putting out to this world as far as who you are.
Right.
Like, you don't be like when everybody else around me saw the worst in me, and the worst is what you're putting out there. Because I know that it's more to you than that. And so don't use just that part of it. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's a part of it that it's like, you know what? It's certain things that we can't be mad at because it's certain things that we kind of bring on. Like, yo, if you ain't looking at me like this, then you know, uh, I don't know why we getting treated so bad. Why they look at us like we ain't got no sense. Uh, cause of this. Now they made a big deal out of it.
I didn't
Where
even see them.
yeah, it's out
And
there.
you
It
know,
got
normally I get the story.
when it gets sent to me,
You
it's like,
know it's
yo,
bad.
it's bad.
That's
It's
crazy.
bad. I want people to send, like, I be looking for dope vacations to get sent to me, like, yo, because that's what I do. That's what I spend money on is dope vacations and experiences. Not I don't want people. I know it was sent because I bowl, but I'm here for the dope experiences. I'm over here for the travel. And so
Wild.
I'm like, these people that's out here losing their lives over or taking
And they're
lives over
speaking.
something small. I be trying to figure out, like, we all have bucket lists, right? Like there's things that we want to do. And if you don't have one, you need to get one and start working towards those things. And for those people that lose their lives real early, I like
Ooh,
you haven't done anything. And those people that's taking lives real early, and when you get locked up, you're gonna be gone for a long time where you missing a whole bunch of stuff that you could have been doing other than I know that jail was not on your bucket list. Like you could have had Bahamas, Maldives, whatever. Jail should not be
was
on there.
not on the list of places to go. That is crazy to me because I know my little sister, like I said, she just had the whole situation where her friend was murdered, only 19 years old. 19-year-old kid.
Eh,
Ridiculous.
You know,
Travel. He was about to go off and go to trade school and do a whole bunch for himself, start his little business. I told my sister, I
it's,
said, they will kill you for less just
it's
because of who
done.
you're associated with. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Rest in
over
peace,
with.
Tyler.
Do you have a bucket list of stuff that you want to do? I know you've done a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I've done a couple of the things off my list so far. So, and I just, every time I think of something, I add it on there. I probably
You
will
got you
never,
got something in mind right now?
huh?
You got something in mind right now?
Yeah, I still want to go skydiving.
You know what? I've
I
been
know,
saying
I
it.
know, yeah, I already know.
I've been saying it.
I've
Look,
been getting
on top
further
of
and
that,
further. Like it started with zip lining, and then from zip lining, I did parasailing, and from parasailing, I was like,
do you feel like parasailing is like so the stepping stool like to
it
get
was. I
to
was just getting there. I went from zip lining to parasailing, parasailing. And I'm like, can't see me up here until I come down. But
case
it was so tranquil. It was crazy how silent it is, and it's like everything stops, and you're able to really fully see everything that God created, and it's so crazy. I mean, if I
so
get in
you
a
like
plane, what's the difference from me jumping out that joint?
because you over water. when you parasailing, and
No,
it might
you
not
well,
be
yeah,
that,
hell, something
it
could be
might not
down there
be
ready to gobble gobble chum chum on my ass. Like
it might not be the end if
it could
your
be.
shoot your shoot doesn't cooperate. But if your shoot doesn't cooperate in skydiving, like I know it's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to have in place for me to skydive. Like, listen, I need 2 shoots, you need 1, he needs 1, and she needs 1. Like, we all need extra shoots.
We have emergency shoots.
I need this plane to be on its way down. Like, can y'all
Clip and catch. I already seen it on 007, so don't tell me it's not possible. I've seen it on Mission Impossible. They turned the plane, Tom Cruise got his ass up in there and was like, mission complete. So don't tell me it's not possible.
It can happen.
That's one of the things. That's one of my biggest things.
I have like destinations. Like, I want to stay in one of those tiki joints in like Maldives.
Oh yeah, they have some affordable ones too. I have to send that to you.
Yeah, I want to stay in one of those. The underwater hotel in like
I'm not keen on that. That's what I can't get down.
Hotel in Abu Dhabi. Like, I want to do
that. No, there's one in a lake though. Did you know that? And you have to swim to it.
We ain't doing that one.
You gotta scuba dive to it.
We ain't doing that.
Look at the lake. It's not an ocean. It's a lake. I mean.
I feel like the room surface is not gonna be the best.
Not gonna be the same, my guy. But yeah,
I gotta swim out to go do stuff. I don't want to exercise that much.
Deep Sea with LL Cool J.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. I can't go underwater with stuff like that since I saw that movie. That just jacked me up. I'm good.
I don't want to have to do too much work. Like, I got lazy on my vacations. Like, we went snorkeling, and I was like, give me one of them floaties. Like, I can swim, but I don't feel like it. Like, I've been drinking. I'm not trying to swim and go do all this stuff. Let me just stick my head down there. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I still want to go and do the clear. I think it's like a kayak. Clear kayaking. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's like a clear kayak, and that's one thing I want to do. That's probably as close as it's gonna get to me doing that. Like, I tried snorkeling, but I don't know what it is. I could not get with it. It just is not in my favor.
My problem with snorkeling is that because of my beard, I have a full mask. I got my own snorkeling mask, but my beard keeps the mask from sealing completely. And so when I go underwater, my mask fills up with water. Fail. Immediately.
Immediately, I'm drowning. See, and that's my thing. I can swim, but I just no. What is this? I automatically want to do stuff like this. No, I don't like being encased in stuff. I think that's my fear. I can't do it. I remember we were in Turks and Caicos, and I was out in the water, and I kept seeing something in the water, but I couldn't see it. It was see-through. And this lady was like, I wouldn't recommend moving. She was just like, you're surrounded by silverfish. And I was like, oh, yeah, the silverfish. And all of a sudden, one went past me. I felt it. That was my reaction. I was like, oh, what the? Because I could see it. They were going so fast. And all of a sudden, my boyfriend at the time, he was just like, hey, bro. He said, you are surrounded by the things. They were circling. Like, I was like, am I about to be a snack? Or what is this? See, and then I went into panic because it's like I'm in their territory. I cannot see them either. Oh, Lord.
That's my problem. Anytime I get touched by anything while I'm in the water, I lose a little turd come out. Like, every time.
I'm gone.
I was like,
you don't have to worry about me. I am gone.
Look, I was in some water and I put my foot down. I think I hit a rock, and I was like, it was a rope. Actually, it was a rope. We were in St. Martin, and there was a boat tied up, but I didn't know that I didn't know that that I couldn't see the rope connected to the beach. So we just out here. The boat was way out there. And I'm just minding my business, talking. I'm laughing and telling jokes. And next thing you know, I feel some brush across my leg. And I'm like, oh,
it's the shark.
oh.
It's the shark.
I died 3 times. Like, I was just like,
I'm gonna get up that water. You still going down like this. You still trying to run.
yeah. Look, the water is at my hip. I'm like, oh my God.
Why you can't move when it's time to move in water? I don't know. You be trudging. You be like, Lord, I'm just trying to get to my destination. I can't do it. I be trudging and don't work.
Like if I was scared level 7, scared level 8, it would have been a turd out there. I don't know what that brown submarine is.
I don't know what it is. I'm a water baby. I just can't deal with the unknown. That bothers me. I'm like,
even when you can see, like, even when you can see, like, the water could be clear, and you be like, "Ooh,
what the hell is that?" And it was so clear, but then I couldn't see them, and for the lady to be like, "Oh yeah, you're surrounded right now." I'm like, "What's that?"
Don't touch me. I can't tell her not to. Don't touch me.
Well, come again. I'm like, I'm out there. Oh no. Like me in Baywatch, I was out. I'm gone.
Everything is a shark. Everything is the worst out there. Like, it's a shark.
Like, it's a killer whale. It's a shark. It's over. I'm done. I'm toast.
It's a sea snake. Like, it is the Loch Ness monster up under there. Like, it is real.
It is a stingray. Real. I'm down. I am immediately done. I'm screwed. Like,
man.
I stay at my ankles barely. That me taking that photo out there in the Bahamas. Oh man.
With your butt all in the air? That one you talking about? The one you deleted?
Look, that's as far as that water went too. I was like, hell to this. I need to get the hell on. If I need to get the hell on, I ain't got time. That's what people didn't know. Yeah, let's take this thing. That's why there's only 2 pictures of me. That's it for the whole trip. This it. No.
Edith said she had a seaweed.
That's it. I'm going, oh, my cousin cannot. He will run as a grown man. I chased him literally when we were in the Bahamas. I picked him up. He wasn't paying attention. Hey, Travis. And I went like, no! And he took off. I was like, why are you still scared of this still? No, don't
Edith
come
on Instagram said she has a seaweed in the ocean, and she ran fast. She ran through the water. Like,
you just don't understand what it is. You get that, whoop, that's it. And it'd be the same wait a minute. Ooh, what is that?
You ain't got no swimming form, man. You just out there. Ain't no form. Like, you are not Katie Ledecky at all.
Whatever was coming to get you is now it's coming, because now it knows where you are. Because like, what are you doing? I'm not moving in silence anymore. I'm gonna eat you.
Jesus. Help me! It's getting me. It's getting me. Like, you know, it's getting me. It was like the sand moved. That was it. That was a rock. That was a rock.
Shit. Fuck the rocks.
I don't want to be like if I'm in the water
because of the rocks.
If I'm in the water, that's all I want to be touched by is water. Anything else is a problem. A person is a problem. Like, if I'm snorkeling and somebody hit me, I am like, we about to be fighting in the water. Like,
you about to you too close. You too close. Back up.
You doing, what you doing? Like, you too close.
You over there testing. Hey! I know you can see me. Stop that.
I'm having a whole level of anxiety thinking about somebody touching me while I'm in the water. What you doing? What are you doing? I am trying to
breathe, trying to snorkel. My stupid self kept trying to breathe through my nose, knowing I had to snorkel in my mouth. I kept fogging shit up. I said, I'm over this. It was not for me. Shout out to those who can snorkel. It just don't. I don't think my nose was not coordinated.
Hey, true. That breathing through your nose is so natural, but at the same time, it's such a struggle when you got this thing lodged up against it, so you can't breathe, and automatically you suffocate. Breathe through your mouth. I don't do that because I feel like my tube,
It's like a setup.
the tube is hanging out the water. All it takes is for you to go down just a little bit, and you get a little water in there, and you take some of that salt. It's you done died a little bit twice. you and now you got salt water in your mouth, and you
We need
got
to
this
pray for my
thing up
God.
your nose that's keeping you from being able to breathe. We gonna die. We gonna die. It is such a problem. It is such a problem. It is such a struggle.
Yesterday was
But
Sunday.
yo, look, it's almost 10:15, yo. I want to say quick shout out. Yeah, quick shout out to my favorite kid. I got one. Don't judge me. Yeah, I got a favorite kid. It's one of the three that we had before. These two, hey, I like them equally.
We already know it's 3. We've been through that.
No. But oh my gosh. Yeah,
We've been through
listen, good people. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. IG, we gonna get this thing worked out. We gonna figure out how y'all can see us the whole time, the whole way, the long way.
that. Hey
I'm
guys.
still working on that. But last week I had to do it the old school way. We might have to go back to doing it the old school way on IG, but everywhere else we'll just stream regular. But I thank everybody for tuning in. True. Next week we gonna put our stuff across the ticker. We're gonna
Sounds
put
good
the
for me.
at beat it 627 across the ticker. We're gonna put the 710 print shop across the ticker. And
Basketball.
and
I love
and
basketball.
what we gonna do? We gonna put you gotta send me your cash app. We putting that across the ticker too.
Ooh, we love money, honey. And if anybody wants to know my cash app, it's actually True627 with a dollar sign. Just in case you want to pay in advance. We love this.
But look, guys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and plug for you. Listen, God, it's about to be hot. It's about to be hot. Y'all about to wear y'all crop tops. Y'all need to go ahead and get some of these beads from Just Beat It 627. Look, we don't care if you ain't worked out at all this winter.
This summer's gonna get whatever summer body.
We got beads that's gonna fit around there, and then once you work out just a little bit, we gonna get you some more beads that's gonna fit around there. So
Because
do your
tomorrow,
thing. Look,
do your thing.
Abs Forever just joined, and look, Abs Forever gonna help you get your abs right, so these beads gonna sit perfectly.
Looking like a snack. Like a snack, baby. Like a snack. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that you definitely go to my website, www.justbeadit627.com, because on Tuesdays, we will be running a $2 Tuesday for waist beads. So that's going to be the new thing. So if you're not a listener, I don't know what to tell you, because you need to listen. So go ahead and get the code. That is 222 will be the code. 222 will be the code for $2 Tuesdays. And if you didn't listen, I hate to see it, because you're not going to be able to beat it.
What did you say?
Hey.
Oh, yo, man, that's so messed up. You said www.justbeatit.com. Is that correct?
627.com.
Put that on there. Make sure you put that on there.
Justbeadit627.com. Make sure that you definitely follow my Instagram. If you're not doing so already, that's at TRU627. And my business page is at JustBeatIt627. And also, I would like to wish my brother and my sister and my grandfather a happy birthday tomorrow. I love you guys. That's all I
They
have.
all got the same birthday?
Literally, all same birthday. Yep.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at
Hey,
that.
ticker,
What just happened right
ticker,
there? What
ticker.
just happened right there? Stop
Ooh,
playing.
don't know about that. Ooh, let me get that on a boomerang.
Listen, good people. If you hadn't already, look, the 710 print shop got some new stuff popping. Like I don't put everything on the site. I post it. If you like it, I make it. Let your boy know. www.the710printshop. We got all your custom praise. If you got family reunions coming up, holla at your boy early. Don't wait till the last minute. Hit me up early, and I'll take care of you. Let me know that you listen to the 17 to Slickville show podcast. I'll make sure that I hook you up. Otherwise, if you got referred by somebody else, I'll look out for you a little bit. But if you listen to the podcast, if you listen to the show, I know that you're real. And
Hello.
at that point, we'll
Hello.
take care of you. You're straight.
Hello.
And
Hello.
then
Hello. Hello.
get you some shirts, get you some waist beads, get you some of these joints, and we're gonna make sure that you hooked up for the summer.
Absolutely. Crop
And
tops coming soon.
if you look if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in any real estate, go ahead and holler at your boy at J.H. Brown the Realtor. We will make sure that you are squared away. We are looking at creating wealth through real estate. We got you. But until next
Absolutely.
time, good people, y'all be safe out in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening. We will be back next week. We out.
Peace out, y'all.